Good morning, everyone. My name is Erin, and I would like to offer you a yogic breathing technique this morning called Ujjayi Pranayama. But first, let's just do a little bit of opening up through the airways, momentary stretching, and a moment of centering, and then we'll get to the breath practice. So you can just take an inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead, and interlace your fingers. Rotate the palms of the hands to face the sky. And press the inner edges of the hands up towards the ceiling. Draw the biceps in towards the ears and soften the shoulder blades down the back. If you can visualize lengthening along the back line of the body as you soften the front ribs back. Take an inhale and exhale a gentle hinge to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, hinge to the left. Inhale back through center and exhale, lower the arms down. And lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down. Slow motion, sort of luxurious stretching without rushing. Shoulders rise up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, drop the shoulders down away from the ears. And then change the direction. So rolling back, forward, and down. And return to center. You can find a comfortable seated position, one that enables you to maintain an erect spine. Bring the hands to rest on the upper thighs, draw them a little bit closer to the pelvis. Soften the shoulders away from the ears, soften the elbows in towards the rib cage, and close down the eyes. You can walk the feet hip-width distance apart. Have the soles of the feet firmly grounded, whether that means they're sinking downwards into the floor or you've put something beneath your feet so that they're able to root down. Then use the mind's eye to travel the length of the body from the soles of the feet towards the crown of the head. You can visualize the ankles, then the shins rising upwards towards the knees. Thigh bones drawing from the knees to the pelvis. Visualize the pelvic bowl. Lift the front hip bone slightly up towards the lower ribs. See if you can feel your deep core muscles begin to engage. Make your way up along the rib cage. Widen the collarbones. And although the eyes are closed, you can bring your gaze towards the horizon, the chin parallel to the floor. Soften the muscles of the face and the jaw, unclench your teeth. Smoothen out the skin on the forehead. And bring your awareness to deeper belly breathing is what we began to practice yesterday. So we'll just reconnect with that practice once again. Lower belly drawing slightly forward on the inhale. Feel the rib cage expand outwards to the sides. Draw the breath all the way up towards the collarbones. Feel the collarbones separate. And as you exhale, a sense of release, sinking downwards into the chair, feet sinking downwards into the earth. And again, breathe in the front side of the body, front hip bones lift. Expansion of the rib cage, widening of the collarbones. And as you exhale, allow any tension to roll off the back of the neck, backs of the shoulders, shoulder blades descend. Now let's count the length and observe the depth of the breath. Breathe in for a count of 4. And exhale for a count of 4, or if you can, for a count of 6. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more breath like that. Breathing in, lower belly, side ribs, collarbones widen. And exhale, a sense of heaviness, emptying out the lungs completely. And you can open the eyes. So moving on to the Ujjayi pranayama practice. Ujjayi translates from Sanskrit to English to mean ocean sounding, and pranayama is breath control technique. So an ocean sounding breath control technique. What it involves is a slight restriction of the glottis at the back of the throat that creates an audible sound, which enables the mind to focus on the breath. So one way of describing how to access that audible sound, which some Westerners have called Darth Vader breathing. We prefer ocean sounding breath as yogis, but one way to access that is to imagine that you're fogging up your glasses or a mirror. So if you would take that mirror in front of your mouth or glasses in front of your mouth, you would create a to establish the fog on your glasses. You want to generate that exact same friction at the back of the throat, but with the mouth closed. So you might practice it by first envisioning fogging up that glass. So you'd breathe in for your count of 4, using the deep belly breathing. Then exhale for a count of 4 or 6. And then the same again, filling the lungs, belly drawing forward, expansion of the rib cage, collarbones widening, and as you exhale, so moving on, stage 2 is attempting to create that same sound, but closing the lips. So you'll breathe in and exhale. It starts like close the lips. Breathing in for 4. Exhale for 4 or 6. Takes a little bit of practice, but you'll find in no time at all, you can access that type of breath and use it not only through the practice of yoga, but the great benefit of Ujjayi breathing is that you take it off the mat and into your daily life. I found it particularly useful while waiting to see the dentist or driving to work in traffic. Anytime that I need to calm and focus the mind. It's amazing how effective and powerful this breath is. So let's just spend the last 60 seconds or so attempting to cultivate that Ujjayi or ocean sounding breath. So breathing in for 4, still a deeper belly breathing. Exhale for 4 or 6. And last round. Take just a moment to allow your breath to establish its natural rhythm, not breathing deeply. No ocean sounding breath, but observe your state of mind with that simple practice. Thank you for joining. Namaste.